Get rid of Boogie looking like that. I cannot
Oh yeah, I'll remove that. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Naruto D&D. As always, I am your host, Connor. With us, we have Nick as Jim,
not present.
Mike as Takashi,
Yo.
Zach is Hira,
Hello.
and Travis as Silas. Hey, for once, the left to right cameras are in order.
Oh, wow.
That's a nice change. Alright, so quick recap. 3 of our members were woken in the night and teleported elsewhere to fight against a number of ninja claiming to be of the Baransu clan. Owari revealed the entire setup was meant to test the team, who lacked the serious damage-dealing capacity. And now the team continues south towards the Rain Village.
Sweet.
So I originally thought that since if Lane wasn't here, we were just going to skip through. I decided we're going to do the Rain Village still to a lesser extent.
I still want to was Lane gonna go do that thing for the who, and all that jazz?
Was she going to do the thing in the place by the who?
Yeah, that.
Maybe.
R.I.P. then. I just wanted to go spy on her.
I don't know what you're talking about, so.
I mean, that thing that nobody else knows except for me, because Lane accidentally said it. And I was here. She thought I was gone.
Oh, that's old. That's old news.
Yeah, that's not old news. Was she gonna go finally accomplish something with that?
No.
Dang it.
A lot has happened in that hasn't been covered in session because it's all intended to be behind the curtain.
What a backstabbing bitch.
Okay. So you're all driving towards the I almost said the Lane Village, towards the Rain Village, and you all see a number of skyscrapers in the distance. That's the Rain Village, Owari says. It's been notably corrupt in recent years, but as we have a former member of the village with us, I believe we should go through. And so y'all drive up to the village. Yes. She's leaning up against the wall, or against the doors. So you drive up to the village, and you see that you're driving along a stone bridge. On both sides stretches very wide and deep water, and as you approach a large gate, you see a number of ninjas stand in your way. You pull to a stop, and Owari gets out of the car and walks up to them. Hello, we're on an official mission from the Leaf Village and won't be here long. One of them walks up to him, and the two briefly talk. You see Owari pull something out of his pocket and hands it to the man, and then the man waves for the others to separate and open the gate. Owari climbs back in the car and says, "All right, drive ahead. There'll be a place a little ways in for us to stop." You're all driving into the Lane Village. Fucking Christ, into the Rain Village. Anyone have anything to say? Or just gonna keep driving until you park?
I'm gonna just look at everything like, wow, ooh, ah, whoa.
Okay. No one gonna ask about what Owari pulled out of his pocket or anything?
No, because it's probably some.
I'll humor you. What'd you pull out of your pocket?
Thank you, Takashi. I had to bribe the members of the guild. As I said, this village was corrupt, so I had to bribe them to let us in.
Oh, so you showed them that amazing porn stash you've been hiding in your back pocket, huh?
Well, actually, I had to give them 50,000 Rio a person.
It's pretty hefty just to go through, huh?
Yes, but I'm well off.
Let's see.
I hope Lane is super.
How close are we to the gate?
You're a ways past at this point.
Damn, I was gonna see if I could slide a hand, take that money.
Nah, too late at this point. So you come up to the point where Owari says to park the car, and Silas, who is currently not here, parks the car. And you see that you're in front of a hotel. Should I wait for Silas for this next part?
Nope.
Okay.
Not.
He's not getting pizza for everybody. He can miss this.
So a man walks out of the hotel, walking with a cane. He goes, hello everyone, welcome to the Ame Ame, the best hotel and... Wait, you're a leaf ninja. Please, come inside. I'd like to talk to you all.
Kinda
We
shit.
look at each other and walk in.
I mean, it's raining outside, so yeah, I'm gonna walk in.
And so y'all walk inside and see a beautiful lobby with a running water centerpiece. The man sits on a couch, and he gestures for you all to sit down towards a number of other couches that are around him. So, hello, everyone. My name is Don Yoku. I'm a manager of this hotel.
Hello.
As with a number of other businesses I'm in charge of. I'm also one of the 7 Grand Council members of the Rain Village. I'll be brief with this next part here. Our village was taken over by the current Kage Okui. He's the head of the Grand Council, and he's been able to stay in power by supplying the Shinobi Union with supplies and money. Because of that, he's been able to rule this small nation of ours with a solid fist of corruption. I know who you all are. I recognize your sensei. And I know that you're all passing through. I'm not asking you to go for war for us, however, I am going to ask you to give, if you'd be so kind, to give me some proof of their corruption. In the Shinobi Guard break room, there's a list of the money that they extort from people like you, those who enter the village. And 5 ninja carry this list from a break room to the Grand Council chamber every evening. Of these 5 ninja, 4 carry decoys, and if you were able to take that list from them and give it to me, I could show it to the other Kage and turn the state of this village around. So the man gets up, and then he drops to his knees, and he places his hands on the ground in front of him, bowing down to you all as low as he can go. I'm waiting for him to pick it up his headset. Please help me save my village.
So on that whole
Can you? Oh, sorry.
backstory, I'm gonna do a sense motive check.
Okay.
With a +1. You know what? F this. I'm using F and Spirit that.
Okay.
For the most minor. Wow. At least it wasn't.
You still got the not critical fail. That's a pretty good roll because of everything you've got into it. So Takashi, you feel as though he's not being entirely clear with his desires, but with everything that he said, you feel as though he completely means that he wants to get rid of that rolling fist of corruption.
All right. What his other motives are unknown. All right. So I guess we can go along with it for now.
I mean, that's a tall order. We're supposed to ambush 4 guys, take their notes away, and then we might end up all dying because of this.
Well, there are multiple ways you could go about the situation.
What's in it for us?
Well, aside from me giving you a free night stay at the hotel as well as a discount to any of the shops I own, you'd be doing an incredible service for our nation.
I mean, I don't know about this.
Something I would absolutely keep in mind as we would go forward.
Yeah, but
But
Rain
could
Village-
this hurt us in the long run? Could this come back on us later?
We could start a war between the Rain and the Leaf Village.
Again.
What do you think, Owari?
Owari kind of pauses. He goes, this is a dangerous situation because it could completely destroy or raise hostilities between our villages. However, this village is corrupt, and what we do here with just ambushing a few other ninja, if we do it correctly, they will never know that we were there. For example, a pickpocket. Someone who's able to disguise the other one, or disguise themselves into someone who the person might know or give the information up to. Perhaps a persuasion of sorts, bribing them. There are ways we could go about this that would minimize the risk to our nation.
We could stand for some good rep anyway. You got a bad enough
Oh.
rep as it is.
No, this could be bad rep. This could be really, really bad rep. It could be like,
If we do it correctly, it would be good reputation. If we do it
Yeah, but-
wrong, it's gonna be bad. That's why
Yeah,
we have
if
to
we did-
really try to not do it bad.
so if we
Thanks.
do it wrong, we become rogue ninjas. There's
Then
no
don't
ifs,
do it.
buts about this.
Then don't do it wrong.
Owari kind of chuckles. He goes, "Remember, I destroyed a nation, and I was made a ninja again. Let's not count the cruelties of the Shinobi Union too high."
Keep in
I'm
mind,
gonna,
I do have lots of masks.
I'm gonna look at Owari and go, yeah, you destroyed a nation, but you're Owari. They know your power, so do we. They're not gonna fuck with you.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. You know, Naruto and Sasuke. Those two together would be a powerful combination for even me to face.
I got your back, Owari.
Thank you, Silas. He kind of leans over and he goes, "Between you and me, Silas, I always thought that you were the prime candidate, as it was."
Get a room.
I'm gonna do a listen check for that.
Hey, you can do a listen check. Y'all do a listen check. DC 15. He didn't whisper it that quietly.
Can we just assume? Can I just take 20? I mean, we're chilling.
You can take 10. No taking 20. I'll let you take 10. If you got +5 in your listen, you're fine.
Okay.
Well, I got +12, so I guess I'm
Here in Takashi, you hear this? Kozuka, you do not.
Jeez.
That's too good.
It's ironic.
I'm just gonna go. As long as it's at night, I'm okay with this.
The man goes, "Well, I'm afraid that the trade doesn't happen at night. It happens in the afternoon."
I'm not okay with this.
boo fucking who.
Where I turns to you, so here, what are your opinions on the matter?
I think it's risky. I think it could start an unnecessary war just to please this old man. Is it really worth it?
The man,
Is this-
the man interrupts at this. He goes, "It's far than to just please me. It's to please this village. If you looked around, if you stayed off the beaten path, or stayed off the main road and saw the beaten path, the main road is the beaten path, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's going side roads.
It's terrible phrasing by me. If you went off to the outskirts of the city, you'd see the poverty that these people are under. Even I, as one of the Grand Council members, I'm powerless because he has so many of the others in his pocket. I don't I don't hold a controlling vote, you see.
Why have you not requested the leaf before?
I have, but we have a process that we're forced to go through, and we have to go through the Union. I've requested of the leaf, and I've requested of the sand, but both of them have just deferred us to the Union. And the Union is being bribed by this man. Owari,
Start a war.
not to start a war. If the other villages join in, and the Shinobi Union expresses its contempt, the man will be forced to step down.
I'm not so sure about that. Man and power tends to hold to that power.
Especially
Well.
when money's involved.
If that became the case, then that would be bad. But I believe, with the other council members and the Shinobi Union backing us, as well as if we had the Hokage himself and Owari here backing their side, I don't think that we would have anything to fear.
Well, before
Sir,
all
do you
that
have a
happened-
piece of paper and a pen?
Of course. He steps off to the side and grabs it and hands it to you.
Are you seriously gonna try foraging?
No, he's not gonna forge. He's gonna forge it. We don't need to go picking berries or anything.
I just turn around and start writing on the paper.
Okay,
That sounds
so if
bad.
you want to do that here, you're going to need to roll a check.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Looking at what it is. I was hoping I'd get that perfect 20. Last time I rolled a forgery, it worked.
So the man, do you present it to the man?
I say, how does this work for you?
He goes, I'm sorry, this won't do.
Do you have another piece of paper?
You can't try again.
Come on.
No.
That's funny.
We do have unlimited downtime.
6,
But that's not how the rules work.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Well, odds are clearly bullshit because you should have just hit a 20.
25, 26,
Stop it.
29, 30. In 30 fucking rolls, not one goddamn 20. I hate you.
You took it away from me.
Damn it, the pizza's here. Damn it.
I was just. Owari turns to you, Tagashi. What are your opinions on the matter?
You're muted.
You're muted.
So I wasn't muted when I was muted, and I was okay. But did something happen between the time that I was gone? Like for like 2 minutes, I was gone, and when I came back.
The hero tried to
Yes.
forge a paper, and the guy just said, if you saw the outskirts of the city, you'd understand how terrible it is."
I'm fully willing to cooperate here. It's a gamble, but I think in the end, we'd gain more than we'd lose. However, there's something you're not telling us, though. That's what I'd like to know.
Roll a gather information check.
Nice.
It's about to use that spirit die. This is my last one.
I couldn't forge a document in 30 fucking pieces of paper, so.
For real.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that's enough to pass.
Hey.
So the man, kind of understanding the seriousness of the situation, understands the pertinency of honesty. He goes, "Well, I'd be lying to you if I did say my desires were completely selfless. If the main council member was taken down and those who worked directly under him, the other council members, were found out to be encouraging this corruption, they would all be forced to sit down and I would have the leading role. I would have the commanding vote on what
Are you
happens in this
fucking
village."
trying to make us do a coup d'etat for your stupid ass? Oh my god.
This is, yes, to benefit me, but that is because I believe that I can lead this village to prosperity once again. Not like the way Pain did of years past, through fear and secretiveness, but through trade, prosperity, and everything that the Leaf has done.
I believe him.
Connor.
We're doing this.
Yeah, Kozuka?
I'm gonna whisper you something real quick.
Okay.
Continue
You
on.
buy one piece.
I'd love a piece. I'd fucking love a piece.
Thanks.
I've,
How crazy would that be if I did that and you pulled a piece? I would have died. Just a little bit. I would have been like, whoa.
I don't like climb the camera and go to your house.
David Blaine? What the?
Hashtag too spooky.
But I climb out of the crib.
What the fuck?
So I'm waiting on that whisper.
Damn, that's crazy.
You can.
Hashtag too greasy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do that then.
All right, you want to declare to everyone what you're doing?
No. They have to make a spot check. See if I'm doing it. Because
Like right now?
Roll a spot check.
Yeah, roll spot check.
I'm getting fed up with this dude. Fail.
So this isn't something else. Okay. Well,
You're not. You haven't said anything about you hiding what you're doing explicitly.
sorry.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna say
those
Hira,
two are
you don't see, but Takashi and Silas, you do see. You see Kozukai makes a very swift number of hand signs all of a sudden. Now this guy's going to roll a save. I'll do it as a GM roll. I'm gonna roll as a GM roll here.
Oh my god.
What's your willpower? Or your wisdom?
Was one.
1?
Huh.
Okay. So you do not know the effects as to whether or not it's succeeded right now.
I know.
So the man goes one more time. He goes, "All right, everyone, will you please? What's your decision here on helping me and my nation?"
I'm in.
I think the consensus agrees.
Lane says, "I hate the current place in power."
Hey, shut up, Lane.
Then she falls back to sleep.
Red 13 says,
Hira,
I'm with the team, and if that's their decision, then that's their decision.
Takashi,
Oh, all right. Was I muted?
No?
No.
Oh. Yes, I think the consensus agrees.
and Kozuke. Goes to Jim.
Well, I mean, I'm disagreeing
Okay.
strongly. If everyone else is gonna have to do it, I'll fucking follow along. But I'm,
Alright.
I'm begrudgingly about it.
That's a number of agreements. All
I
right.
can't agree with Jim, so I agree. We can do it.
So Owari goes, now, how many of you are good at pickpocketing? Or what's it that you as the team feel you can do? Because I believe that I can accurately make 2 shadow clones to take care of 3 of them with all the 2 clones of myself. If you 4 can split into teams of 2, do you think that you'd be able to properly do this without resorting to combat?
I
I
can hear
do. Why? Why do you always get me?
Huh? I just,
Because you want to be healed?
yes.
Because, well, I think,
Not a toy.
judging on the abilities, we should have, I think that we should have Jim and Silas and Takashi and Hira.
My move silently is 11, guys, just so you're aware.
How the
And
fuck
I
is yours
understand.
11?
I have no
Goose,
idea. but
goose,
that's awesome.
goose!
He can move silently, he just can't hide worth a damn.
Yeah, my hide's like a 3.
Well, here's the thing. What we need is, I believe, and from what I understand, Jim and I are probably our best pickpockets.
That's why I believe you 2 should be on different teams.
I agree.
As
what
well
I'm
as...
We
Oh,
need
sorry.
Takashi and Silas to, what's it called? Hell's that called? Distract them.
That's why he put us
I can
on
do a little
the
bit
teams
more
that
than
he put us on.
Even if Takashi had to resort to a genjutsu kind of effect, or same with Jim, that's still, if you can keep yourselves hidden and not being able to be spotted, that can still work flawlessly.
Not to mention, I have a move I can use, a technique I can use to make me, with my cover, to make me invisible.
All right. So I'll take care of 3 of them, and then you 2 teams will take care of the other ones.
How many are there? 4?
5.
Aren't they called like, aren't they called like camo blankets or something like that? I can't remember.
Yeah, that's what they're
Something like that.
called.
All right.
What's Ken doing?
Nothing.
Being an Uzumaki, chilling.
All
Kenny
right.
watching Ovi.
So first thing is first, we're gonna have Silas and Jim.
Oh, man.
Actually, you're eating. Let's give you a moment. Hira and Takashi. So you 2, you see. So pretty much, you've all been instructed where the thing's happening. You saw that, like, you all were spying on the 5 men as they split up. Owari took 3. He pointed you 2 off to the other ones. You 2 are now following this guy, and this is where you are.
All right, Takashi, what do you think? How do you want to proceed?
How
I
good
don't
at
know your
your,
skills as well, so
Well, how good at your moving in the shadows?
I can try. I'm not the greatest, but I'm pretty good at being silent, so...
Well, let's try this. I'll try and cast a genjutsu on him.
Okay.
Fails, I'll attempt to restrain him. Or no. You try and pickpocket him. If that fails, I'll cast a genjutsu on him. And if that fails, then I'll try and restrain him and take him by force.
All right, if it's what we got to do. So I got to roll a move silently first.
Don't have to worry about the move silently. You just have to roll the sleight of hand.
Oh, okay. Fuck me.
So you gotta reach your hand.
Straight down.
So you gotta reach your hand into the man's pocket.
I felt a dick, is what I
But
felt.
your hand accidentally, like, you kind of tripped and fumbled, and your hand went into the front of his pocket, and you've just reached down and grabbed the guy's crotch.
I am so sorry,
Jeez.
sir. I was walking by and I tripped. I am so sorry.
Roll bluff check.
Okay, can I roll a diplomacy?
No.
Look at you.
Okay, how does an action point work?
You can spend an action point to gain a 1d6 to your roll.
All right, I'm going down from 23 to 22.
You should have more than that at this point, but I haven't cared much
Oh,
about that.
no.
I'll cover that with you.
Hmm.
So the man looks at you and goes, you're not telling the truth right now.
I promise you I am.
The man kind of leans over and he smiles at you and goes, tell me what you really want. And then he winks.
So, tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Silas laughing his ass off.
Holy shit, just go.
Frankly, sir. Oh, fuck. Let me think about this for a second. Takashi.
Become gay.
Get Genjutsu.
All right, so I see here. It
You know
trying
what?
to signal
Hold on.
me
Hold on.
nervously.
Hold on. Honestly, sir, I've been following you for a couple days now.
Oh.
I mean, to put it lightly, you know what I grabbed? That wasn't an accident.
So the man kind of goes, all right, well, how about we step into an alley and have some fun?
Okay. This is when I signal at Takashi to get going, and come on.
All right.
do it. Don't do it.
Do it.
So- Jeez.
He looks like he's got the handle of things.
So they're walking over now, like they're in the alley.
They're
already?
starting to step over
I have
to
been
it.
signaling you twice. Come
All
on.
right. All right.
Do
So
your
what?
fucking hand signals.
Rip.
Let's go.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast a Genjutsu, the
Please
perfect
roll one.
illusion around the alley. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a pretty much like a wall appear at the end of the alley if there isn't one already.
Okay.
GG.
He's not in a situation where he's going to will disbelief. He's currently preoccupied. He's got to focus on something.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that first, and then I'm gonna wait until they get to the alley before I do next thing.
Okay, they have stepped into the alley.
All right, and now I'm gonna do tree biting death.
Okay.
You should have just let him have sex. You're ruining his fun.
GG. All right, now I guess we're gonna search his body.
Well, he now has to roll a Genjutsu. Or a will save.
All right.
So what's the DCS to beat?
I guess I didn't actually specify height.
14 plus your wisdom modifier?
Wisdom modifier is 5.
So he's got to beat a 19. Is it raining?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're in the ring village.
Holy shit.
GG.
That's awesome.
First time it rained.
Hasn't rained in a while. Okay, so he's got to roll a 19.
What the? Perfect 20.
So at this point, the man kind of pushes you up against the wall here, completely brushing off Takashi's thing. It's just like a, I don't know, just like a day, like, I don't know, just like a weird vision in his head. All right, so how shall we start?
One sec. While he's like preoccupied, trying to get kinky with me, I'm gonna try and reach my hand in and pickpocket it and toss it to Takashi.
Okay,
Just can't. I'm gonna.
I'll give you
use
one more pickpocket check.
I'm using another action point.
Please roll
While
one.
you're pantsing him,
You succeed.
And I'm tossing it to him.
All right, and you toss it to him. Takashi, you see that that's coming your way, so you catch it.
And I'll just kind of hang around the alley a little bit.
You're a dick. I don't even know how to get out of this.
All right, I'm gonna walk in. I'm like, hey, what's going on here?
The guy turns to you and goes, "We're just having some fun."
Like, take that indoors, or I'll call the cops.
I am the police.
Hold on. Let me
Miss-
talk to him. Hey, I told you I've been following you. I know where you live. How about we just meet up tonight where people won't find us? I'll meet you at your place.
Roll negotiate.
It's not
Or
negotiating.
diplomacy.
Flirting. Nigga, that's
It's not like
Well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do for fucking flirting?
let's see.
it's a bluff check. So what he's doing is bluffing.
Flirting is.
Flirting is diplomacy.
There's no
That would
charm
be
in it.
diplomacy, probably.
It's,
Yeah, probably.
Could be
Yeah,
trying.
roll a diplomacy. He is lying, but this feels more. The context feels more negotiative than it does full on lie.
20 plus
It's full on lie.
4
He's not
plus.
Or you could
I
just
don't-
make a new skill for flirt, like a flirt skill.
Alright, so the guy okay, Let's see you tonight.
How does 10 p.m. sound?
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good.
And so you step away and he slaps you on your ass as you walk by.
Gee,
So he's out of sight now.
Yeah, he walks away.
All right, all right, Takashi, that was fucking close. What the fuck happened?
Yeah, it's okay. We got it. Don't worry about it. The small stuff. Let's meet over the ice.
Yay!
Let me tell you, that was not small stuff.
Whoa.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
All right. Silas
That
and
guy-
Jim.
Apparently that
Zach's,
guy peeked in.
Zach's going to jack off.
Silas and Jim. You're now following your guy.
Okay, Silas.
Jim, I gotta tell you, I don't have any capability when it comes to this kind of stuff at all.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm gonna have to fucking carry this. If this gets out of hand, just knock the fucking guy out, okay? Okay. So I'm gonna. Do you want me to do a move silently check and walk up to the guy? And,
Hey, you're walking in a standard place right now, so no, you don't have to.
No, I'm just slide a hand real quick.
Okay, so you're just gonna go up and try and pickpocket him. All right.
Fucking. Oh, I'm gonna use an action point too.
All right.
This is too much. Too much. Oh my
Okay.
God.
You're able to sneak it past him. So you sneak into his pocket, you pull it out, you just
No,
step
no.
away.
He grabs a dick too.
Not with that roll.
Oh, 30.
You rolled a critical 1. There's a difference here.
Jim's not the only gay ninja.
So you're able to grab it and easily sneak on out.
I can't see Mike's camera anymore.
Do I grab anything else? Like money, wallets?
No, just that. It was the only thing you had in the pocket.
Dang it. All right, well,
I
that's
high
that.
five Jim and he comes back over to me.
Fucking bugs. I had a bug just crawl on my screen.
Can I do speech impediment technique on this guy too?
No. He's walked too far away at this point by the time you walked back.
Can I teleport to like be exactly where I was behind?
No, we're just I'm not. It just won't do anything. I'm skipping over it.
I just wanted to not be able to speak.
You all walk back to the hotel. Owari's there. He presents his 3 papers. You both present yours. And man goes, this is it. You all done splendidly. Thank you so much. Please.
Can I do speech impediment again on this guy?
No,
No.
no. You've already tried it once and you've resisted it.
I don't give a shit. I'm gonna do vampire medtone on myself.
Why? Why to any of this?
Because I'm mad. I don't want to have to deal with this shit.
Are we
We're
gonna have
done.
You didn't deal with anything. You pickpocketed the guy. You walked away. You're fine. Get the fuck over it. All right. The guy says, "Thank you very much. Please, manager, the best house, or the guy who's at the client, the best house, the best rooms we've got for these gentlemen
And lady.
and lady."
I didn't do anything.
And you all spend the night chilling out, and you feel super well rested.
Nothing happened tonight.
Nope, nothing at all.
Check.
And so y'all wake up the next morning. Everything's fine. Nothing's missing.
Well, I'm gonna ask that guy, where's the shops you own? Because I expect some free things.
The shops I own, of course. There, if you go towards this direction as you're leaving the village, you'll see some of them. I'll send word ahead.
Okay. I expect a few free things for exactly what we did doing the coup d'etat for your stupid
I
ass.
promise you will get exactly what you have earned.
I don't like the sound
Alright.
of that.
GG.
You've been given a good gift.
And I truly appreciate it, as will the people of our nation.
Don't make us have to come back here.
I have no desire to have that happen.
All right,
Go on.
nice day.
Enjoy your shopping.
What
So-
was before we leave? What was your plan again?
I'm going to take these notes and I'm going to present them to the other Kage to force them to force the Shinobi Union's hand.
And your plan for the village after to restore
My
the
plan
corruption?
for the village: first off, eliminate what's currently the corrupt housing, or the corrupt people in power housing. And at which point I'm going to then throw my hat in to be the new head of the village after we get in the new council members. At which point my goal is to revitalize trade, open up our borders once again, not keep bribing everyone who comes in, and follow the path that the Leaf Village has done.
I want a statue made now.
That'll be that'll be tough with all the corruption without any connections, any trustworthy people.
What is it that you're proposing?
Perhaps you call us again.
Oh my god, give me your cell phone number.
If you have a number that I can contact you at, I'll absolutely be ready to help you and you help me as necessary.
It'd be an exchange. It's,
Of course. So here's my
I'm giving
number.
him my cell
He hands
phone
it to you.
Well, here's my cell phone number.
Exchange numbers here.
All right.
Keep in touch.
Absolutely. Thank you all once again. Now I must be off. It's a long journey from here to the other nations.
Vroom, vroom.
Back to the stores.
He goes off. So you all arrive at the shops as you're leaving the village.
What shops is he on?
You see that there's a ninja tool shop that you recognize as his style.
Alright.
Person goes, "Hello, how can we help you?"
I want bombs. Bombs now.
What kind of bombs?
I want great bombs.
Greater
Oh
bombs?
my gosh.
Greater chakra attacks? Paper bombs?
Yes.
That's the word.
Yep, I want those.
Just 1 second, sir. I've got to pull up our stock inventory.
Okay.
All right. So unfortunately, we do not have any greater. However, we do have superior.
Well, those will do, I guess.
All right, fantastic. We were given the go-ahead from our leader, and here you are, 50 free superior paper bombs.
Thank you.
Well,
Fuck.
you gonna distribute those out a little bit there, Cozy Jim, or are you gonna just hold on to all of them yourself?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm going to distribute them, but the cost. The cost is no more bullshit like that.
Oh, you can keep mine then.
Owari goes, "We only have one more stop before we get back to the village as it is, and in that village, our only intention there is to stop and shop."
Yeah. I'm not hearing a promise for no more bullshit like that.
Well, I don't need your paper bombs, so I'm not going to promise you anything.
Anyone else?
Do you have any rare items or?
Unfortunately not. We just have standard ninja tools here.
Okay. Well, good day, sir.
We're sorry. Anything else?
Nope. Unless, of course, you got some chakra storing gems.
Unfortunately, we do not hold those either.
be on my way then.
Of course. No other tools that anyone needs?
Nope.
All right. So thank you all for everything you've done. Perhaps one day you'll come back here and we'll have more in stock for you all. And I promise you,
Yeah.
we'll remember those who have saved our village from corruption.
Yeah, we didn't do that much.
You have done more than you know, I assure you. And we are very thankful for it.
Everybody add 1 to the reputation modifier.
Yeah. Everyone had one to your reputation.
Can I
Son of a
opt out of that?
bitch, I don't
Or,
want that. Can I like refuse?
I'll take yours.
That's
Also,
the remaining item.
Unfortunately, you cannot refuse it.
God damn it!
GG.
I don't want to be known.
It's okay. Owari's still as reputable as he can be, so
GG.
his
Yeah,
reputation
everyone
is
knows
going
it's
to go up.
because of a war.
They don't even need to know you. It's like, oh, that's Owari. Fuck you.
Exactly.
That's
Thank
okay.
God.
That's okay. He's a good guy.
My reputation's at 9 now.
Nice.
People
All
are gonna
right.
Start knowing me soon.
So, you all drive out of the village and continue south towards the land of rivers. Owari in the front seat he speaks. He goes, "All right, well, everyone, we are now approaching the village of artisans. The people here tend not to like ninja too much, so
Well,
you should
I
all be
guess we
very
should
cautious."
Should we disguise ourselves before we get there?
I was just
Like,
about to ask
They
that.
still allow ninja in their village, however, they do not like ninja going into their village sneakily. I believe it would be best for us to just go as we are, state our intent of passing through, and then typically allow us to browse the shops in just that section.
Okay, sounds good.
But what if we won't get caught, though? Pretty confident.
I'm not
We will
confident
leave
that
you
everyone
here.
on this team will be able to hide themselves.
Was that a dig at me?
Specifically, some of us are harder to hide than others.
Oh, fucking right. Let's go.
So you all arrive at the village of artisans, and you see that it's a very industrious village. Oh, let me change pictures. The picture here does not accurately represent the new change of it, but this is the only actual thing that we know of the village of artisans in appearance with the Naruto canon. So the village is very industrious, with pipes going throughout the village. Pillars are bellowing out smoke in the distance. You pull up to the city and see 2 men ahead of you, and you stop the car. Owari steps out and talks to the men. He waves you all to step out as well. Alright, we have been allowed to enter their shopping district, but nothing else. So it's basically this first block here, and then we have to turn around and make our way out.
All right.
Alright, I'm going to stay here and watch the car to make sure nothing else happens. You all are free to do your shopping.
Okay.
So,
Good looking artists.
ahead of you, you see a number of different shops. One that says armor, one that says weapons, and one that says tools. You see a man is also walking towards you. This man is hooded. And as he's walking up to you all, you see that he kind of lifts his hood up as he sees that there are people ahead of him. And you see a little bit of a shimmer happen along his head. Roll a spot check.
Has the renegade.
Shit, we're all blind. What's my spot check?
Here, you pass. Silas, you pass. Alright, you all pass.
Yeah.
So you all see that as this man kind of looked up, he immediately turns around, and you see that 3 things kind of shimmered like reflected light as he turned around. You see 2 things over his eyes, indicating glasses, and you saw a light scurry across his forehead, indicating a headband, where you clearly saw a leaf symbol with it scratched out, indicating a rogue ninja.
Can I teleport in front of this guy? Like in front of him?
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
all right. You teleport in front of the man, and the man immediately stops, and he remains quiet.
I'm just gonna go. I got a few questions for you.
Just realized I forgot this guy's name. Give me a second.
All right, peace. Can I do another spot check?
You can be Mookie.
Do another spot check on him.
Yep. Like on his face. See who he is.
I'll sure do a spot check. You aren't able to make out anything behind the silhouette of his hood.
Is it nighttime or is
No,
No.
it's daytime.
it's just like shadow the hood?
Yeah. He's got a very heavy hood over him.
Can I roll a knowledge check?
I don't know
What are you trying to know?
Who the fuck it is?
Without seeing his face, you can't tell.
Let's see what the fuck I want.
Mr. Superman.
Yeah, the FBI.
All I'm gonna say is, who are you?
So the man kind of pauses and he goes, I'm a member of this village now.
Yeah, but you wear that headband.
Yes. It's so that way these people know that I'm not related with the rest of the ninja world.
Hmm. That's not what that means.
That's what it means here.
All right. So, can you answer my question? Who are you?
Roll a gather information check.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm not Kozukai anymore. I'm not good at this stuff.
Rip.
But are you good enough?
Well, I mean, we'll find out because I'm also using action point. That means I've got 5 left.
I should double check to make sure all your action points are accurate, since I haven't been telling you to put those up as you level up.
I used a bunch of mine, then I just leveled up. Got them all back.
Okay, so you... Okay, so the man kind of pauses and goes, My name is Katasuki. Roll a knowledge ninja lore check.
Hey, let me write this down first.
Damn it. Are you... God damn it.
Do you recognize the name?
Some bitch.
Kozukai, you do not know this man.
It seems familiar.
Takashi and Silas, you're welcome to as well.
Yep.
Silas, you do not know the man? That doesn't seem right.
I forgot a D.
You don't know the man either. Hira, you do recognize this name, however. You
Wasn't he
recognize that this man is the creator of the Kote.
I know who you are. Do you all not recognize that name?
Who is this guy?
He created the Kote.
Silas's face twitches a little bit.
What are you doing all the way out in the artisan village?
I'm hiding.
From me.
I'm hiding from the leaf after my shame with that device.
I should kill you.
As I promise you, it's gotten far more out of hand than I ever wanted it to.
Yes, I know it killed my team.
I'm sorry, but it wasn't me who killed them. I made the base device. I didn't make the ones that are out there today.
I had to kill a whole village because of you.
I'm sorry for everything that my work has caused, but I promise you I'm here to stay out of the way.
Hiding doesn't paint that picture, sir.
Would you rather I come out in open arms and be arrested? I'd rather not live my life in jail as well.
Don't create an evil device.
It wasn't intended for evil.
You know, you could be helping the Leaf Village to counter this device. Instead, you're hiding. Like a coward would. Instead of standing up and letting things get out of hand.
Well, that's because that's what I am.
I agree with Jim. You have a responsibility. You started this.
You have to finish it.
I can't go back. Not after
You don't have
everything that was caused because of me.
I can promise you, we all have things that give us plenty of reason to not go back. but we do, because it's for the betterment of the world. You made a mistake. We all make mistakes. The sooner you open up to it and admit your mistakes, the sooner the guilt is going to leave you, and the faster you can make a difference in the world. As my buddy Jim was saying, you can help us track down what's going on with the Kote.
Buddy.
Well, shut up.
Start of a new friendship.
Diplomacy check.
Yeah, roll a diplomacy check.
Fuck you.
Like just here.
Just here.
Can't people just fucking talk anymore?
Combat phase started. Throw a kunai.
I'm throwing a kunai.
So he kind of pauses and he goes, okay, I'll go back. But I have some things I need to get back. I need to move back there. Is that car yours?
Yes.
Would you be willing to help me move some of the heavier supplies?
We all look at Silas.
Just glaring.
I need some time to think.
Silas, we don't want to cause trouble here. We're barely allowed in as it is. If the one of the Kote, I know it killed your original team, and I'm sorry to hear that. If there had been a medical ninja on your team, I'm sure it could have helped. And I can promise you, that's why I'm a medical ninja, for that exact reason. I'm tired of seeing people die. Silas, this man just wants to own up to his mistakes. He wants to help the Leaf. Why don't we help him? Give him a chance.
Diplomacy.
If you screw us over again, I will make it a personal mission to come find you.
I promise you, you won't have anything to worry about like that from me. My days meddling in the affairs of the villages of the ninjas are over. Now we'll just do what I can to fix my own mess.
If you're coming with us, you have to get rid of that headband.
Okay.
No.
Whatever you need me to do with the headband, I'll do it.
Just give me the fucking headband.
Alright, and he hands you the headband.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
Alright.
And now we continue on to the stores, I guess. Or are we helping
Well,
this guy?
Are you helping him?
Yeah.
Silas and I. How about Silas and I helps him? Takashi and Jim, you guys go do your own thing.
It'll be faster if you all go.
Yeah. Let's help him with this stuff. I want to make sure. I want to see what we're putting in my car.
Alright, so he walks you all past just shortly behind the housing district. I should have made a token for this guy.
Are we even allowed over here?
Nope.
Fuck.
Oh, okay. Hey, here's 1,000 Kote devices pointed at your team.
Man, I gotta say, that's ironic.
You're gonna do executioner style, all with fire. Have us tied up on our knees, and we're just gonna.
So, he leads you all into his house. And you see, as you enter the house, a number of other people are there.
Fuck.
And the man immediately dashes to the other side of the room.
Hey, Ken's here?
Dope.
Ken is here with you. Ken has walked this whole time with you.
Not the double cross!
Jeez,
So-
so cool with 8 chanting tapes, though.
That right there in the center, that is Katasuki.
What a nerd.
Take his glasses off, so I'm not ridiculed.
I mean, he is a nerd, but he's also a Jonin.
Jeez.
Yep. He's about to get his ass kicked.
And so you all have entered the room, and you see it's a very large, empty room. But as you have entered the room, you see that the doors behind you seal shut with metal.
What is this?
And you see all of the men ahead of you are all holding out a Kote device pointed at you.
What's the floor made out of? Real quick.
What's up?
What's the floor made out of?
The floor is made out of metal as well.
Son of a bitch.
You see that you're an entire room of metal.
Shield.
Ram it in the middle.
So,
Yeah.
as everything kind of settles in and you realize what's going on, the man continues. He goes, "So you're all Owari's runts. It's a shame that you had to do all this. I really wished I could have gone on without having to kill any more ninja for a while. But live and learn, I suppose. Kill them." And you see all of their Koti devices click, and you see flames begin to shoot ahead of you, or shoot towards you.
Well, I'm gonna use evasion.
Let's see.
Okay. That's a passive thing. You don't always have to declare it.
You told me I have to declare it.
I've said you don't have to. Maybe I misspoke
Oh,
one day, but you don't have to. So now you
Do
don't.
we have to roll a reflex save?
So, Silas, you're gonna actually hold your shield out.
Yes.
All right. And then Ken immediately reacts. Everyone behind me and Silas, and he throws up a seal that lands as though it hit thin air,
Is it barrier seal?
and it's barrier seal.
I was about to do the same thing.
Do you have one written up?
I do.
You can do it.
Nice.
Line it
Okay, I
all up.
want to do the same thing.
Okay.
I have it written from a previous episode.
Okay.
GG.
So you both throw up the barrier seals, and Silas's shield holds up the against the rest of it, and you see all the flames just hit an invisible wall for the barrier seals and hit the shield, bouncing off, going around the edges. So you don't have. Okay, you don't have to roll it since team protected you.
I'm screwed. So reflex save.
Is that all you got?
The man goes, "I'm happy that you said that."
How the fuck would you say that?
And you see little holes open up with more people climbing on out.
Well, it's a good thing it's not their turn.
Okay. Oh,
They all have heroic
It's a good
surge.
thing. It's a good thing Cozy Jim bought a whole bunch of motherfucker.
you guys never took any.
It's all good. I have a plan.
You fail to remember that I'm rich.
Same here.
I still got 22 greater paper bombs, or great paper bombs, which is probably superior. I don't know. I just put great. I don't know what that is. It says 46 to 86.
And so the Katasuke yells the order, "Now everyone, kill them!" And Ken is going to be a voice of reason here, and he says to everyone, "We need to get out of here, now."
The exit.
Can I teleport?
You can give it a shot.
Silas.
You gonna grab someone as you do it?
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Okay. So you grab Silas and you teleport out, and you and Silas disappear.
You fucking suck. Jim's gonna come back and grab everyone but me, isn't he?
maybe not.
GG.
Well, I mean,
Anyway.
is that the end of my turn?
Yep. So that is Jim's turn. Takashi, you are up.
GG. This would have been great if.
Can we switch
I had
turn
been
order?
picking- Okay.
Yeah, can I go next?
Switch turn order. Please.
Takashi, you're up.
Communicate with me, and then we'll
My
figure out.
chakra scalpel. I can try and cut through the metal.
I was gonna kick the door open.
All right. In which case, then I will ready an action. If anyone attacks,
Fuck. Jesus
They're
Christ.
not gonna walk, dude. They're not gonna walk up to you. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They're gonna all shoot their shit at you, man.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like they attack, and I'm going to use effing illusionary vines
On how many? And on who?
in this radius. Gosh dang it.
And that was a really
20
short-lived
foot
rain.
radius.
We literally, it rained while we were in the rain village and stopped when we left.
GG. 20-foot radius.
Okay.
Shapeable, so I'm not doing
Okay. So that's your ready to action. Hira.
Taking my chakra scalpel, I'm gonna try and cut through the metal door.
All right, roll a damage check on the door.
Can it be a sneak attack?
Sure.
The door's unexpecting, so
Sure.
I think. Let me look at this real quick.
I have a feeling that that's not going to work.
Jeez. I also didn't think about it before, but I should have done a spot check. Can I do a spot check to see if there's an exit here? Anywhere in this room?
You don't see an exit.
Just
So you stab your hands into the metal door and you're cutting it, but you see it's a very thick metal that's coated in, so you're not able to cut too far.
Okay.
But you're kind of steadily going at it like a blowtorch kind of a thing. All right, Silas from the outside.
Oh god, he's gonna break my wrist, isn't he?
Yes, I am. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to look at the door. Is it sealed on my side too, or is there a way to open it?
No, it's like a full-on metal wall pretty much came down and sealed it shut. So fully sealed.
What? And it's metal underneath it too?
Yep. You know that the floor of the inside of the place was metal.
So it came down.
Yes.
Hmm.
Probably would make more sense for it to come up, but went down.
It went.
Yep.
Damn, that makes this hard.
That's okay. I'm sure they're fine in there.
Rip. We're all gonna have to get roasted.
Fried
Okay.
Hira.
Is the whole building just a big metal building?
From the outside, you can see that it's not all metal, but you see that the walls are metal. And you can see that there's definitely some metal that's there, but there's kind of like a wood overlay on it to give it a more homey feel.
What's up, homie?
Oh.
So,
Yo, what's up, dog?
Okay, so I take I want to say I take not my executioner's blade, but my other blade. And I'm going to attempt to ram it underneath the bottom edge of the door, so I can maybe try to pry it up.
Okay.
So what do I
Roll
need
strength
to do?
check. So I'm going to say you stab it in. Because of your ignore hardness and your strength, you're able to easily stab it into the metal. Hira, you see that a sword cuts in right between your legs.
Jeez.
And then you can roll a strength check to try and lift it. While that phone
Not
rings.
activate strain rake. Damn it.
Rest in peace.
Next.
And you're able to lift it partially, but not very high.
Enough to crawl? Or
Able to lift it 1 foot high.
rip?
I mean, you could slide into that.
You muted.
Me?
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
talk.
do one more thing. It's not a big thing. It's just I just
What
wanna
is it?
prepare for next turn. I'd like to take my hands and put them underneath the door and get ready to lift or hold it. Hold.
No,
or at
just
least
hold it open. Yeah, I consider that part of the same thing. Yeah. All right, so now it's the NPC's turn. And you see here another click from the Kote, and you see another massive burst of flames comes out.
But Ken didn't go.
Yeah, can we do that?
Ken's going to ready in action. I was just going to do this all in the same thing. Ken, you see, he pulls out another seal, and he throws it in front. And as the flames hit it, you see that the seal kind of activates, and all of the flames immediately disappear.
Can I turn around and say something real quick?
Uh-huh.
Ken, you got to teach me that one.
Yeah, no problem, but we've got an issue. That's my only one I had prepared for that.
Do you need more seals?
Is I don't have the time to write the seals right now.
Fair enough.
We need to get out right now. Jim, you're up.
You got a plan, Ken?
Yeah. Working on it.
So can I teleport in and teleport back out?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna teleport in and grab whoever you decide where I teleport to. I'm blind teleporting right now.
Roll 1d3. One is Takashi, 2 is Hira, 3 is Ken.
Don't grab me, 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 don't grab me.
Oops. Let him go.
It's not how you spell roll.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
2.
You grab Hira, and you teleport him back out.
It goes 2.
That's polite justice.
All right, next up is Takashi.
Also, my ready to action didn't go off.
Oh, yeah.
Now, is Takashi's is Takashi a foot wide, or is he a fat piece of shit? I don't know. Let's see.
I don't think any adolescent human being has a width of 1 foot that they can.
So, okay, Ken's gonna yell at this point. He's gonna go, Silas, keep opening the door. Takashi, get ready to run through it. I'll hold him off.
So can I ready the same attack action? Actually, I'll use a different one. I'll use Dream of Cherry Blossoms as a ready to attack action, and move action would be to like roll under the door or crawl
Sure.
or whatever is necessary to get out of this room.
Yeah.
Same radius.
Okay.
Same spot.
All right, Hira.
I'm gonna kind of like at the point where they are. I'm gonna try and cut and make it so it's like a little bit deeper, so he doesn't have to lift more. It just cuts a little bit more off, so they have more room to slide under. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What do you want me to roll? Damage again?
Yeah, roll another damage check.
Fuck.
Okay. So you're able to skim off a little bit, but not too much. It's not got like a foot and 2 inches. Silas, gonna continue trying to lift?
Strength rank activated.
Okay. And try and lift one more time. And you're able to lift it up to 3 feet, enough for Takashi to get out.
Which activates my move action. So I crawl on out of there. Or I can do like a roll.
Yep. You're able to do a roll on out.
Ken's dead.
And you hear another click from the Cotes. And you see the flames, the light of the flames bursting towards. And at this point...
Oh, okay. I was going to try something.
What?
Well, I was going to try a technique I have that's wind. Try and blow the flames out.
Oh, that's going to have the opposite effects.
Well, ironically, at that moment, you see the gust of winds coming from inside the door into the outside. And Silas, you are buffeted, knocking you back 5 feet and dropping your sword.
The door just slams back down.
And so you see the door slams back down.
Boom.
And then silence.
Jim, you got to get in there. Get Ken out of there.
Okay, before I do that though. I'm gonna put 2 paper bombs on 2 kunai.
You won't be able to throw them if you teleport in and try and teleport out.
Well, I'm just gonna teleport in and throw them at fucking what's his name.
And you're not going to try and teleport out?
No.
Okay.
They die.
You sure?
I'm flipping on a coin for this. A coin.
Roll a 1d2.
2.
We don't even know what the fucking options are.
2.
Okay. 2. 2 is I stay in there and throw the fucking bombs.
2.
Okay.
2.
Alright.
Aw.
Teleporting in and teleporting out.
Boo!
All right, so you teleport in. You're going to try and grab Ken and teleport out.
Yeah.
All right. So you teleport in. You grab Ken. You teleport out.
Seems okay.
And you see as you teleport out, you all see this. Ken is kind of looking at himself. He's kind of looking at his arms. And you see he's covered in a white light that seems to be fading.
Oh,
Just kind of looking around. So, what the
What?
hell?
What is that?
Can I teleport back in? Since nobody else is gonna take a turn to get in.
Sure.
I just
You
want to see
bad.
what he did.
You an idiot?
No, okay, I'm gonna say you saw, like, looking around, you grabbed him and you saw around. You saw that there was just, like, little white glimmerings in the air, flowing, like, kind of floating down, but everyone was still there.
Ken, what did you do?
I'm really not sure what I just did.
You used that power.
But I shouldn't be able to. They're sealed. I shouldn't have any access to what they can do.
Unless the seal's breaking.
Seal's breaking.
I don't know. Well, anyway, let's get out of here. With Owari in sight, I bet we could probably still do our shopping, but we should be quick one way or another.
You mean still do our shopping? We should go after him.
Are they still in there?
Yeah, they're still in there with all those people there, as well as a village of people that we can assume might be on their side. Owari said that these people hated Ninja. I'm guessing that they were civilians.
He has a point. Let's get our shopping and get out of here.
I don't care. I'm gonna.
Didn't you just say you didn't want trouble?
Not when they. They already caused the trouble. We're already in trouble.
So let's get out of trouble.
By the way,
No.
I'm disappointed in all of you. I said I didn't want to help that fucker.
So Silas, you with me? Let's go back.
I was waiting for Taxi to roll a sense motive check on the guy. I was like, all right, it's not coming.
I decided not to I guess, abuse that.
That would have been the very first one. They would have been like, you can tell this guy's easily lying to you.
The one time.
What happened again?
So, what are y'all going to decide to do from this point?
Well,
I'm gonna go over to the armor shop.
I'm gonna take the paper bombs and put them on the fucking building.
Okay. Give him a tripwire-like effect.
Speed ring 4 tripwire effects. I'm gonna put three fucking chakra into each one of them.
Okay.
With distance, so put them equally far apart so they don't blow each other up.
Okay.
So like 10 feet apart from each other.
Alrighty.
Would that be?
It's not a huge building, I'd say. If you're trying to go on every single wall, 6 paper bombs.
Okay. So 6 paper bombs. Sweet.
What a waste. Connor said they walked in from little holes in the wall.
They're still in there.
They're just gonna go into their little passageway and walk the fuck out of there.
I was gonna suggest a stakeout.
We don't have time for a stakeout. This is supposed to be a come in and leave kind of thing.
Well, this changes things. This guy invented the coup, and by his actions, he's probably still related to that. I mean, things can get worse if we let him go now.
He will meet his death.
I'm
on
blowing
my
the building up.
hand.
Boom.
All right. Roll the damage.
Or is he doing
Can I
this?
take a few steps back? Man, I don't want to be.
How many D6 would that be?
96 times 6.
Holy fuck.
Just roll 96 times 6.
Actually, roll a demolitions check.
You properly set the bomb.
Well, it's a paper bomb. They kind of avoid that. So you see a massive explosion happens from the building. And you see that all the wood and everything has been burned onto it, but the metal is still firmly in place.
But they're cooking.
GG.
You see, it's definitely glowing with an orange tint of heat.
I've already walked away at this point. I'm walking like I'm not with them. I've already walked away. He blows up a building, that's on him.
So that building's just blown up.
Well, there's just a metal box lying there.
Yep. Nice.
Well, now I'm gonna wait till it cools down, and then investigate. But
So at this point, you see Owari appears right next to you all. What the hell have you all done?
Talk to Jim.
Talk to me.
what's going on, Owari?
We are here to shop. Why are you blowing up buildings?
Because fucking Katsu. What is his name?
Katsu? Who the hell is Katsu? Is that name supposed to mean something to me?
No, I wrote his name down. I don't know how to fucking pronounce it. Katsu.
Katsuki.
Yeah, that Katsuki.
Katsuki.
Whatever. Fucking Japanese can go suck a dick. Make their name Bob.
You watch me gasping now.
Lack of spirit die.
Whoa.
I just can't fucking pronounce shit.
Rest in peace.
Whatever. Katsuki is inside that box. Nobody wants to go back in there to get him, except for me. When I tried blowing up the building, turns out it's a bad idea. It's covered in a metal box.
This isn't our mission. If this is where the Kakume are, then we need to get out of here and we need to report this to the Leaf. With how many Kote that this place has the potential to have, we don't want to be fighting them here.
So we still shopping or?
I think that we've lost our opportunity at that with this explosion.
I'm already at the shop. I don't know what you're talking about.
You did say you were walking away. All right, yo, going into the armor shop, the tool shop, or the weapon shop?
Armor shop.
All right. See, the man there is like, you know what's going on with that explosion I just heard?
I have no idea.
Well, investigate that, but I guess customers first while you're right here. What's it that you're looking for? You're a ninja. He's kind of nervous as the whole explosion. I'm afraid I only have permission to sell you one of these two things here. We've got avoidance armor and defensive aegis.
What do they do?
Their armor. Increase your, make you a little bit more defensive.
How much do they cost?
Each are 40,000 Rio.
Okay. Say him again, because you said it really fast.
We have an avoidance suit, which is good for more. It's more of a light armor, and the defensive aegis is more of a kind of medium and heavy armor.
Okay. As an out of game thing, Connor, my dexterity mod is 4. So what do either one of these do for me?
You'll have no problem with the avoidance suit. The defensive aegis will have no problem as well, except you'll be in medium armor, which means you'll have reduced speed.
Okay, I'd rather take the one that doesn't have reduced speed, because I'm already like the...
All right, avoidance suit, here you are.
And I give him 40,000 Rio.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you. And I head to my car.
Not going to check the other shops at all?
Yeah, I'll go into the weapon shop.
Don't fall for the bait. Don't do it.
So, you see the weapon shop is actually just closed as the man's running outside with the tool shop still has someone in it.
Don't fall for the bait.
I walk into the tool shop.
No.
All right, you see there's a guy there. He's just looking around. He goes, "You're one of the Leaf Ninja that just caused that mess, didn't you?"
Nope, not me.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm still looking to make a profit. What do you want? I can sell you beacon tags. You hit someone with it, they emit a beacon. It's like a light, good for tracking targets. Like a guy likes to make clones, you can find the original. We have disposal tag. You killed a guy, want to get rid of the corpse? Great. I got a monster mask. You want to look scary and bite someone? Bam. I also got a sunstone which lights up areas.
How much are they?
Sunstone's 500 Rio a piece. Monster mask is 5,000. The tags are both 2,000.
I'll take them.
One of each.
What
Sorry. We've also got a ring of perfect recovery.
does that do?
It's good for medics. Not something we have much useful here, but medical ninja it's good for.
I'll take it all.
It's 10,000 for that one.
I'll take it all.
One of each?
One of each.
All right, that's going to cost you 19,500 Rio.
Here's 20.
Thank you very kindly, sir.
Yep.
Keep the change. You filthy animal.
All right.
I don't know. I didn't write any of that stuff down.
Yeah, I've got it
You
all
said
right
it
now.
really fast.
Yeah, I
okay.
know.
We'll come back to that later.
It made sense for the guy to be fast. He don't want to deal with it.
And I take my stuff and go to my car, and I'm like, toys.
All right, so we cut back to Owari, who's there with everyone else. It's like, all right, we need to get going now.
Okay.
What's up here?
I'm running back to the car.
All right, Takashi, Jim.
Oh yeah, no, I thought we were all going.
Okay, you're all going back.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I
I
was.
don't know, Tim. What are you doing? You going in the building?
All right. Well, flip the coin.
Oh my God.
One might go in the building. Two. Well, I don't.
I'd like to get to the next part of this mission. That'd be fun. Connor said it's gonna be fun.
Well, I'm not sure if fun's the choice word. It's just dialogue. We've actually progressed much faster than even I expected.
All right. Well, I'm going in the building.
All right, you're going to the building. You teleport inside. You see the building's now empty.
We need to get the
You
fuck
see that the
out of
rooms
here.
where that the little holes where the other people climbed out of is now sealed as well.
What? I was talking about rooming. What?
So you teleport inside. You see that the room is empty and that the place where the holes where the other men climbed up or climbed in are gone. Like they're fully sealed up.
Well, I'm gonna do a track check.
All right. Do a survival check.
What's my survival on? Sweet. God damn it.
You are not able to find out where they went. There's no residual chakra that you're detecting, except from just the massive fire everywhere. There's no tracks at all on the metal. Nothing.
Well,
Yes, Alice?
I have a new mission for Silas.
Oh,
I have to track that fucker down now. It's one of his
I'm gonna follow
things.
Silas.
okay.
I told it eventually, and maybe not right off the bat, but eventually, I said that if he fucked me over, I had to go get him, and I'm gonna have to go get him.
Well, I'm gonna go get him too. I'm gonna teleport back outside the building grudgingly, and I'm gonna fucking walk back to the fucking car.
When you get to the car, you see I'm already there.
All right. So you get back to the car. Silas is in there. You see that there's a number of people that are beginning to make their way towards the car. Warren makes a series of hand signs, and you see the car sinks,
Drive.
and you emerge elsewhere. You see you're in the middle of a forest on a distant, or kind of, you're not in the middle of a forest. You're on a road in between, like in a forest on a distant road. He goes, all right, well, this will be pleasant to deal with the fallout. Let's get going to the village, shall we? Unless anyone else has any abrupt explosions that they want to make of terrorist varieties.
Terrorist varieties, my ass. I blew up one single building that had a rogue ninja in it. Terrorist, my ass.
I have not seen that rogue ninja. All I heard was an explosion in a place that we were allowed to be in a place, or an explosion from a place we weren't allowed to be.
Yeah, like I'd be exploding random ass buildings.
Just letting
You
know,
really expect
Owari-
me to put that past you?
Just letting you know, Owari, I never wanted to go that way.
I'm happy to hear that at least someone had sense. Hopefully you all were against this idea as well.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
Everybody was telling me that we need to give him a chance, and I said, "Fuck that guy."
Owari, it's mostly my fault.
Yeah, let's just get to the village. Let's report that. Let's report that we know where the Kakame are, or at least the leader of them are.
Oh, and I have proof of it too. I'm gonna show him the headband.
Galaxega as well. All right, at least you have this.
Fucking terrorist. Fucking past life bullshit. Fucking can't let shit go.
All right. Guess we head back to
Can't
the
let
Leaf
shit
Village.
go. Blows up another fucking building. Like it's fucking common shit.
I don't expect things to be calm. I expect the war to be understanding. But no.
Owari's never done anything bad in his life.
What are you talking about?
Rip.
Owari of
Our
all
whole
people.
fucking story, pretty much.
The whole story.
Everything he's done has been justified and allowed by the courts.
Just like Sasuke. Just like Sasuke.
So, you all start making your way back to the village. Owari's sitting there. Is there any other final stops that people want to make before we go home?
No.
Yes.
Hey, who said yes?
Me. Jim.
What do you want?
A fire temple.
Okay, yeah, that's on the way. So you drive, and you end up going to the fire temple.
When we get there, I'm gonna go to the shrine and start praying for Hajime.
Unfortunately, you don't have the scroll. I have the
What?
scroll.
But he can pray.
I'm just praying for Hajime. What?
That's it. He can pray. Owari kind of seems shocked as he goes, I gotta admit, this is not what I expected he wanted coming here.
I
Well,
walk
Hajime
up.
was
walk up and open my scroll. The fire temple.
What's the
Nothing
scroll?
happens. I got
What's the scroll?
Hajime and Silas got a scroll to the fire temple.
You still haven't done anything with that?
I never went.
Wow.
So a number of monks greet you as they see one of you is praying. They kind of just pay no mind to you. It's, all right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our temple.
I gotta pee again.
Motherfucker.
I'm praying.
So you do you actually hold out that scroll?
Yes.
Ah, a friend of the fire temple. Come with us.
I follow.
And they lead you into their center temple room, and they go, "It's been a while since we've seen that scroll. We're happy to see another one who is an ally. What is it that you have come here for?"
Anything you have to offer, really. I'm trying to become stronger so I can protect those who I care about.
Well, here, come, sit in the center of this on this engraving.
I have a seat.
We are going to cleanse any evil spirits that may be inside of you and give you our blessing.
One of my friends before this could use that. He's dead now.
Cause that guy wouldn't have done shit.
A real tragedy.
Not because guy. Whoever Takashi was before Takashi.
Takashi was a fire temple, wasn't he?
No, who was?
He was a monk, but not of the fire temple.
Who was Takashi
He was
before
Silver.
mine?
Silver, yeah.
Silver could have used this.
The evil spirit inside of him. Sniffle.
Rest in peace.
What did happen to Silver?
He was
Silver-
slain by the
no
GM.
background.
Silver got bit by something and then he died.
Oh.
Yeah, he got bit, he got cursed, and then I didn't like Silver as a character, so I killed him.
He was slain in
Background.
cold blood by the man named GM.
Character development didn't pan out.
So, Silas, all of your abilities are currently set to a temporary score of 20. So anything that's above 20 is still above 20. Anything that's lower than 20, you just get benefits as though it was at 20.
For 3 days.
It fades by 1 every day until it's back to its normal value.
Nice.
Think with it. Hope I did the calculation.
Rest in peace,
Add-
Kono.
Rip.
Also, who I'm praying for. Well, I'm also gonna whisper. If anyone wants to do a listen check, I'm gonna
They're
whisper.
inside, you're outside.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna say, I'll bring you back, Connor. Just too late.
So, you feel blessed. You feel cleansed.
Was this for all of us?
No,
That's
just
for
for
me.
Silas.
Thank you.
Of course. Now, is there anything else that we can do for you?
That's it for now.
The rest of you? Someone dropped their mic?
No, well, not me. Also, since Lane's not here, can I just like go and like take some hair?
Yeah, she's sleeping in the car. Yeah, you get some hair.
She's been going for like 3 days or 3 sessions. I'll take some
it's like more than 3.
hair.
I think maybe there was one she was involved with in the middle, but she's been gone for like 10 sessions now.
Joke's on her now, I guess.
Chef, if anyone's curious, I know I might have to kill Lane off soon.
Oh,
Gonna roll that 1d100.
100, just like
Do it right now.
like she wanted.
Do
It-
it right now.
That's
really?
only if they leave mid-session.
But she's been gone for enough sessions to
Anyway, that doesn't matter.
one
So-
time on her.
You all hop back into the car. Talk. She already rolled it. She lives. One time won't hurt. It's only if you get the right roll kills. So you all hop back in the car and drive to the Leaf Village. Back home. There's a fair amount of dialogue coming up with this next bit, but I hope that you all will enjoy it.
Yeah, so you might want to go pee again, Zach.
Good.
So
Had a lot of water, damn it.
you all
Fucking camel.
return to the village. And at which point you see a ninja runs up to greet you. And he goes, "Welcome back. Oh, we were told to expect you. However, something unexpected just happened. One of Orochimaru's subordinates just turned herself in and is spilling intel to the Cypher Corps as we speak. The Hokage is a little busy at the moment, so you're going to have to wait to give your report."
Nudge, silence.
I need to go there now.
At this point, you see Owari kind of gets a panicked look on his face as well. He goes, "Let's go, team. Now, hurry."
Well, speed rank 4. I'm gonna start running to the Hokage Mansion.
You're still in the car.
Activate speed rank 4 anyways. Stay with those in the car.
Anything that anyone else wants to do while you're driving?
I'm not gonna jump. We're ninja. We can jump out of a wall. But I mean, I might as well just enjoy the ride.
You have to roll.
Okay.
You have to roll a damage check.
Well, more than anything, I was just curious if Takshi was going to try and do a read mind thing. But it's fine.
Like you mean
It's fine. It doesn't matter anymore.
Who are you talking about?
Over
like-
Owari. It's too late now, bitch. Because Owari got nervous whenever he said that.
Oh no, I had no attention.
Okay. That's the whole reason I brought it up, but yeah, that's fine. So you all dash. You park your car right outside of the mansion, as that's the only road that you can take the car. It's actually peeing. Okay. You're getting up. I was like, God damn it! Seriously. And then you run off to the side, which is more over, kind of over here in the Hyuga little district that's cut off here, to the Cypher Corps. And you all arrive and burst into a large meeting room. At which point you see many familiar faces here, including
Yeah,
Higeki.
All of them staring at Owari.
Among the faces are Naruto, aside from Higeki, are Naruto, Shikamaru, Koyote, Rugeko, Rook, Kakashi, Tsunade, and Sasuke. They all
And her
turn to
father-
you.
And her father.
No, their father's not
Her
there.
father's there too.
No, he's not there. They all turn to you as you enter, and all of them shift their gaze to Owari. Naruto's look immediately changes to anger. He yells, "Arrest Owari at once!" At which point Owari grits his teeth. Damn it. And he teleports away.
What did he do this time?
Naruto becomes covered in an orange cloak. He's at the Hokage mansion. Do whatever it takes to stop him, even if you have to kill him to do it.
I'm gonna
Oh,
teleport.
no.
I'm gonna
What's going
teleport.
on? And so he goes, "No time, follow us." And they all, Higeki included, run out. And you all run out towards the Hokage mansion or teleport.
I'm teleporting to the Hokage mansion.
That's fine.
I hope you're
Listen.
I hope you're subtracting all this chocolate you're fucking using.
I am. I've got 20 chocolate left.
No, this has been multiple days. You haven't been doing all this driving in one day. You only got
Okay,
to
then
subtract
I've
the
got-
chocolate from that last one.
Okay.
You can give it a try. To that whisper that was just sent to me.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take a kunai out and start carving it into my hand.
Okay.
What? What?
Don't worry about it.
No. You got friendly fire?
No.
What do you mean no?
So you all arrive at the Hokage mansion, and you see that storm clouds are gathering in the sky above you.
Oh, GG, it's over.
Let me move you all
Did you
properly.
subject?
The God Killer,
Yeah,
aka Orochimaru, aka Owari.
Finally, someone sees the truth.
Give me a second. I gotta put on a ton of tokens here. Which I actually realized I don't think I have all of them made. Am I in the
That's
GM
fine.
layer?
GG.
Yeah, we don't see it.
Little Ori. I need to.
Don't worry. Hello.
Why is there no grid?
Because you
Put
put it
the
on a
map
fucking
on.
picture.
Put the map onto the GM layer, or onto the map layer.
But there's still he should lock into the grid, I mean. I'm able to move him freely out of it.
Because he's a wide bullshit character.
There we go.
But
Oh,
he's
he's still
still
grid.
not locked to the grid.
Makes
This
sense.
happened in Star Wars. Redrag it and drag him into the grid.
Are you gonna make him a giant now? That's gonna fix your problem.
I need to remove him. There we go. That was fucking weird.
He's a bit of a perfectionist.
So does anyone actually know what Owari did?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So I guess I could have had to get a hint, but I opted out.
It wouldn't have been much of a hint. You have just been more aware that he's in league.
Oh, I'm already more aware. My eyes are open, wide open. GG.
All right. Does anyone need names under him? Want me to do that as well?
No.
You know, these people are. Except for these nerds.
Yeah, Rick and Regako might need.
Oh, do they? Oh, right. You guys don't see the names. I already put that in.
There you go.
All right. So you see the storm cloud is gathering ahead, on top of it, pretty much centered on the mansion, and you also see 3 gravestones or 3 tomb or coffins have risen up and are standing in front of Owari.
Nah.
At this point, so you're all kind of standing down there. Owari's kind of leaning over. He steps forward a little bit. Obviously, the coffins are still at his side. And you see Regeko spurts out. He goes, "Why, Owari? Why are you following down this path? Why would you betray the leaf?"
Again.
Owari annoyedly responds, "Fucking ghost in here."
Kono?
Owari annoyedly responds, "So, you've told them everything, have you, Higeki? Damn you. Tell me, did you betray Orochimaru because of your own desire, or was it all for Silas?" Higeki responds, "I won't let you kill Silas, but I won't let you kill anyone else either. You're worse than Orochimaru. He does his things for power, yes, but it doubles his medical knowledge, or at least knowledge in some way, shape, or form. You just strive for power, and you'll kill anyone to get it, even your students."
Some of them more.
"You foolish little girl. You don't comprehend anything. I told Orochimaru he should have killed you long ago. Maybe it's time I do it for him."
Do it.
At this point, Naruto speaks. "Why, Owari? Why are you doing all this? I thought that you'd made the leaf your home. Why, after all the bonds you've formed here, would you betray us like this?"
Again.
Owari. Owari remains silent for another moment. because of the complacency of the Hokage. What? Owari clenches his fist. Because of you. Because of the third Hokage, and because of the first Hokage. You're all so damn complacent. A threat looms right in front of you and you refuse to take care of it. I don't understand why you refuse to act when you see threats right in front of you. What do you mean? Please, Owari. Sasuke speaks as well. Owari, I've been down the path you're taking. I too believed myself justified. But it was only when someone truly dedicated to helping me stopped me from it all. It's not too late for you, even with what you've done. Owari smiles. The first Hokage. He faced the Uchiha in battle and ended up making an alliance. Through this alliance, the village was formed. Shortly after, Choitsu arrived, and instead of killing him then and there, the first Hokage sealed him away. It's because of him and Choitsu that this whole mess began. The reason that my family was murdered. The third Hokage, despite his reluctance, he allowed Danzo to issue the order to kill them, to kill my family, alongside the waterfall. And you, Naruto. I gave you reliable intel on Orochimaru's plans and locations. I gave you reliable intel on the waterfall's plan to destroy the village. I gave you a preemptive warning to the Grass Ninja's war assault. And more than anything else, I told you about the rogue ninja that were after my team. The ones that killed Yuri! At this point you see Rook kind of gives a glance towards Naruto. Owari glares intensely at Naruto at this. I thought I could get past it all, I really did. But our mission in the land of Frost, I was reminded that hate will never leave. I was reminded that the way the current ninja villages handle betrayal is pathetic. Look at me. I destroyed a nation. I collapsed an empire that stood as long as our own. And yet I wasn't just allowed back in the Leaf. I was given back my old position and team. You're all so pathetically weak. See lightning flashes in the sky and thunder roars. And Owari turns to you all. You're all probably confused at what's happening. Like always.
Nope.
As I've said, I can't do a full transformation into the Seven Tails. I can't achieve all 8 inner gates either. There's so much I can never accomplish because of the limits of my own body and mind. So I began to make the list of candidates. I told you what the candidates were, who I'd give my power to. But you see, you're the candidates for... Lightning strikes the mansion roof behind Owari and thunder roars loudly. You're the candidates for my new body.
Called it. Called it.
A body that will break through the limits I have. A body that will let me guide the world in a new revolution. It will be a new world of peace through order. A world where betrayal won't be forgiven. And it will all be glorious. He is not Orochimaru, I'm going to tell you that right now.
Hey, but I called it still. I said either one. I said either he's rich or he's going to try and take over our bodies.
So Naruto snarls back at this. He goes, Owari, I will not allow you to harm this village. I have my own responsibility to the people of it. You can't beat us all, so surrender and we won't kill you. Owari laughs again. Oh, if only I were truly alone, Naruto. You see, I have some old friends of yours here. Owari makes a hand sign, and you see all 3 of the coffins open up. The man on the left. Oh, shit, do I have this token made? Yes, I do. The man on the left. I lost my place.
Oh, snap. That's what happened to him?
The man on the left is wearing a black cloak covering his body.
Oh, it's over.
He's wearing a leaf headband on his forehead, and he looks down at you all with piercing red eyes. Owari announces, Itachi Uchiha, the true savior of the Leaf. He handled betrayal for what it was, and even turned on his family. You hear Sasuke whisper under his breath, Brother. Itachi then speaks. It's been a while, Naruto, Sasuke. I hear you've returned to the village and are protecting it. I'm happy to hear it. You see, the man on the right is shirtless with black pants. On his body, you see a horrifying scar and a face poking out of his right shoulder. His right arm is covered with divots etched into his skin.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Dude, what the
Why, Corner?
Oh, we're all laughing at that, dude.
God damn it.
Sounds just like, I have no idea who the fuck this is. Owari continues, this is a face I'm sure you remember, Sasuke. After all, you're the one who killed him. Danzo Shimura, the
Well,
former
spoiler.
head of the former head of the Ambu subdivision, the Foundation. He was supposed to be the sixth Hokage. He understood what truly mattered and tried to kill Sasuke himself. He knew to kill traitors before they could rise up against you. I believe in that same principle. However, he is also one of the people I hate. He's one of the ones responsible for my family's death. And I admit, I have a sick pleasure in forcing him to do what I want. Danzo looks down. So, Princess Tsunade lives, does she? And the Nine Tails is among you all, the new Hokage. And you see the middleman is a man in wooden sandals. He has a green short kimono, a red haori, long white hair, and is wearing a headband with the characters for Sanin written on it.
Fuck
Are you?
you.
Alright, I'm done. I'm feeling.
This is dumb. We can't win.
Fuck this shit.
Mike?
Oh my gosh, dude.
So you're like you and Connor are the only two people I can see. And I see you get up, I'm like,
No, Jim, you cannot.
You trying to seppuku?
You kinda.
Blow himself up.
And so Owari continues, lastly, I have the honor of introducing the only dead Sanin, the teammate of our own 5th Hokage, and the sensei of our Lord 7th, of Naruto himself. A man who I never thought I'd be able to revive until our little run-in at the other dimension there.
oh, so that's why.
Fuck this shit. Fuck you. Fuck everything you stand for. Fuck your wife. Fuck your dog. You fucking buy your dog. Fuck you.
So you hear Tsunade whisper under her breath, it can't be. You see, she then clenches her fist and jumps at Owari, right arm drawn back. And as she leaps, she cracks the ground beneath her. Owari, I'll kill you! And before she arrives, however, Jiraiya leaps into the path, causing her to panic and lose focus. I'm sorry, Tsunade. And he claps his hands together, and his hair wraps around her, throwing her downward. Jiraiya and Tsunade both land on the ground. Jiraiya turns and he looks. He goes, sorry, I just got ahead of myself. Owari continues. Now I can make this a true fight, if you'd like. Or I can let these souls rest, and all you have to do is let me go. So Naruto kind of sneers back. You think you can do this and get away? And Jiraiya speaks. Naruto, is that you? My, you've grown. And you're positively glowing. And Sasuke's here with you. I believe that mountain behind me is also now holding your face. You've done it all, Naruto. I'm proud of you. Naruto then kind of hesitates. It's good to see you again, Sensei. I'm sorry, but I may have to fight you. Jiraiya smiles warmly. Do what you have to, Naruto. But before you do, listen to me. Owari didn't just bring me back to fight you all. He has something he needed to ask me. And believe it or not, all three of us are under his control, but willing. Tsunade then speaks. I hate to say it, but Owari might be forcing him to say that. We can't just let him go. Tsunade, just as beautiful as I remember. It's good to see you and, he looks down slightly, that ample bosom of yours. Owari then speaks again. I have no desire for this fight, or for this to end in a fight. Right now, all I have the desire to is leave. Let me go. The storm will end. I'll desummon these three. And we can all go on our merry way.
He just wants to leave.
Sasuke then takes a step forward. You've miscalculated, Owari. I've created a jutsu that will free these souls from your control. All you've done is give us more allies. Now, let's release them from their shackles. Owari smiles, and then Itachi steps forward. I'm afraid it's you that has miscalculated, Sasuke. We're not being forced to do anything. Owari summoned us and bestowed us with our own willpower. What Jiraiya said is accurate. We are fighting with him by choice. See, Sasuke and Naruto both look kind of befuddled at this. Naruto speaks. What do you mean? Jiraiya, you are choosing to help him? Even knowing his plans? Jiraiya remains silent. Danzo then speaks. You do not fully understand his plans, Ninetales. Things are about to happen that will determine the fate of the world. He is guiding the world on its one path of survival. War then continues. Now then, it's time I get going. It's time that I get going. Knowing what these three are all capable of, I'm sure you don't want to fight me, alright? At this point, you see Naruto disappears in an orange flash and appears behind Owari. His arm held out, and you see a Rasen Shuriken swirling in his arm. And right before it collides with Owari's back, Owari disappears as well. Appearing 30 feet in the air and yelling, Claw of the Thunder God! And he reaches his palm out, and a large ray of golden light shoots down, connecting with Naruto. You see he is now held to the ground, lightning surging throughout his body. I can detonate this lightning and cause permanent damage now as well. Should any of you try and stop me, I will. I'm going to leave now. You see Owari's body begins to glow golden, crackling with lightning, and he starts hovering upward. What's up, Silas?
I just thought Takshi's going, now's my chance. I'm gonna get that hair.
Right, just ignoring it. Crazy. What are you trying to do?
Anyone gonna do anything at this point, or everyone gonna let Owari leave?
I have a question for later.
Yeah, I told you can't do that.
Didn't hear you. God damn it.
No.
Why not? Why is it so bad?
If you try and do it, I will kill you right here and now. I'm not dealing with this shit anymore. You try and keep that shit up, I'm killing you.
You trying to kill me again?
No.
Something like that, yeah.
Jeez.
Not
You
just
trying to kill me again?
He's trying to
No.
suicide bomb everyone.
Yes.
Is anyone going to do anything to Owari as he's hovering upwards?
So he can fly now.
Yeah.
GG. That's why he wouldn't let me have that cash.
He can have it.
Yep.
See you soon.
Owari nods his head and smiles. You see jets away at a much faster speed. Shortly after, you see that the lightning surrounding Naruto fades. The storm dissipates, and the three coffins raised behind the dead men, and they all disappear.
That was expected.
Naruto clenches his fist. You all. What the hell happened during your disappearance? What the hell did you hide from me?
What do you mean, what did we hide from you?
Why didn't in your note? Why the hell didn't you bring up the alternate dimension?
We did.
What the hell are you talking about? I've got your notes. They mentioned nothing of it.
Can you read them back to us? Because I'm pretty sure I said we went to an alternate dimension.
Come with me. Sasuke, Shikamaru, Tsunade, Kakashi, Rook, Regeko. You're all escorting us there as well. Bring the girl. Bring Higeki.
The girl.
So I realized the girl was not Naruto-esque. And so you all walk into the Hokage mansion. I'm just going to skip ahead instead of going through the whole dialogue since you never explicitly said what your notes stated. But you see that all those notes that are there, or was they're signed and written from you, those aren't the notes you wrote.
Well,
At this point, your metagame knowledge reminds you back to when you sent those birds and I had you roll a spot check.
We all failed.
And you all failed.
that's not what we wrote.
These are not my words.
I never got to roll that spot check. Can I roll it?
Yeah, go ahead, roll right now.
It's gonna fail. It doesn't. You know, I can get a fucking 20.
Now, let's see.
I'll roll that 1d1 for you.
You gotta roll higher than his fucking.
I meant if I get the nat 20. Nope, I did not know that.
Wow, look at that, you didn't see anything. So you all explained that those aren't your notes, and after a little bit of explanation and everything, Coyote enters the room. I can verify. You didn't roll. You just did a 21 plus 7. You see that Coyote enters the room. He does a little jutsu on the papers, and he announces these have been forged.
Are we locked up at the moment?
No.
No, not at the moment. So at this point, Naruto kind of sighs. He goes, "All right, Coyote, escort them all to the Anbu prison. You're going to question them one by one and figure out exactly who we can trust and who we can't."
Okay.
See you later, Kozukai.
Kozukai isn't here.
Jim Tsukai.
There you go.
So you all go down into the Anbu headquarters, and you're all brought into a room where it's just you and one other person. This is all happening at different times, so
Can
not
I
at the same
get
time.
help with this interview?
You're gonna be like, I was asleep for this whole time.
That'd be fine.
So you see that there's a man ahead of you, and there's also Coyote. He's the one who escorted you there. And Coyote says, "Now, so you see that the man is sitting down, and in front of where the man is sitting down, there is another chair, not facing the man, facing away from him." Coyote says, "Now, Jim. He doesn't know you're Kozukai. Jim, sit down."
I want to sit down.
Just
you-
skip ahead. Jim's dead.
And you feel the man place his hands on your head, and you feel someone digging through your mind.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Anybody
God
else just
damn.
picture Bugs Bunny
God.
sitting on top of Elmer Fudd's head, massaging it?
Fuck off, Fly.
God damn it. Do I get to roll like a will save for
No.
tonight?
No save here.
Oh, what?
Kozukai.
No, Kozukai.
Get scripted.
So the man reveals. So the man kind of sits back and he kind of nods to Coyote. Coyote says, "All right, now you'll be escorted back to your cell."
Oh, wait a minute. I have something to confess.
Yes?
You probably already know,
It's too late now.
but you already know. I'm not actually Jim.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm Kozukai.
Well, I'm sure that you haven't been coerced to say that at all because of the situation. Thank you for your honesty.
I'm not actually Jim. I'm a woman.
And he brings you to the room. Takashi, same thing happened. You're brought into their room. Please sit down, Takashi.
Sure. I'll see.
Takashi says, "Is this really necessary?"
And the man does the same thing. And then the man gestures you out.
I read his mind.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
what's he have to roll again? A will save?
Yep. Let's see if what DC was. That passes.
You are not able to read anything on his mind.
Can I do a genjutsu check at least?
Sure. You're not under Genshitsu. Wow. Hira.
No, I mean, rip. Continue. You're trying to learn that technique?
Oh, no. You can't learn that one.
Rip.
Not through that style. All right, Hira. He brings you to the room. Please sit down, Hira.
Okay.
You sit down. You feel the hands on your head. You feel the man probing through your mind, and then he waves you on. And you're escorted back to your cell. And then once again with Silas. Please sit down, Silas.
I sit down, but I'm way taller than he is. He has to stand up on the chair.
He puts his hands on your head. And then he waves you on, and you're escorted back to the cell.
Blank slate.
Nothing happened.
All of that.
And then some time passes, a few hours. And then Coyote walks up to your cells and he goes, well, you all have some interesting stories, don't you?
Yeah.
Mm.
Especially you there, Jim.
Can we not
Quite a
talk
tale.
about this?
Quite a tale indeed.
Can we not talk about this?
So he opens the door. You're all free to go. None of you were aware of Owari's intentions. And you've all been lied to and deceived just as we were.
What about Higeki?
Higeki will currently be under our watch. Very close watch by the Ambu. However, she will be allowed to live inside the village for the moment.
Where is she currently?
I do not know. I'm not the one who's currently keeping watch over her.
I assume we're going to be watched over as well.
I believe that most of you don't need it after this. We believe you to be innocent enough to not need it.
Most?
Now then,
No, all of
have a lovely day.
shit.
Still hate you.
Can I stay behind and talk to Coyote?
Oh, it's worth noting one other thing. You're all under house arrest for 1 week.
Bitch. Joy. My house smells like shit.
Get to your houses and don't leave for 1 week. You pass that, we won't have to keep the Ambu on you.
Like, how are we supposed to get food? Again.
We'll have someone escort it to you.
We're ninjas. We can survive without food for weeks.
A very admirable outlook. You're right. No food.
We use magic to feed ourselves.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Shit. I'll pull my own bones out of my body and eat them. Whatever.
The nutrients that your own bones have.
Mhm.
Eating yourself.
So 1 week passes.
Can I do stuff within this 1 week?
No.
I got stuff to do.
No.
Hold on.
Are you serious? Like, what? So I'm literally a whole. You're gonna be just sitting there.
You could be doing stuff during this week. We're not going to cover it in the session.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm going to be sending you all private messages after this about certain details once again, like I've done previously.
Okay, but before this, I wanted to talk to Coyote personally.
Coyote
come to
says
your
no.
house.
Coyote says no. You're going to your house now. If you wish to speak with me, come after the week is over.
Okay, fucking Christ.
During this time, you've all been watching TV or radio, whatever the fuck your houses have. And you've seen that Owari has been declared a rogue ninja and given a kill-on-sight notice to any Jonin, as well as a retreat on site to anyone else. You were all deposed and explained everything based on that technique that everything just happened. And you all have now come to terms that Owari has betrayed you all yet again, and revealing that the candidacy was actually a lie. Instead, you're the candidates for his new host body. At the end of this week, however, you've all been told that your house arrest is over, and you're all good to continue your lives in the village as ninja. Silas, you hear a knock on your door. Actually, let's go in turn order.
Jim, you hear a knock on your door.
That's not good. Jim, you hear a knock on your door.
Okay, I'm going to.
I'm sorry, Jim. Roll a listen check.
Hey.
Why?
We're almost done here.
Because you argue. about everything.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna do a sense.
No, this is for the sake of nostalgia. Roll us a check.
Back in my day, spot checks are how.
All right, listen check. There's my listen check.
All right, you're able to hear someone very clearly knocking on the door, and you hear someone kind of calling out as well. It's like, "Hey, Jim, open up!" And you recognize Ken's voice.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna open my door, but I'm gonna keep the chain on.
Yes. Hey, Jim. You and I need to talk. Or should I say, Kozukai and I need to talk.
Oh.
Let's go get dinner, shall we? I'm buying.
How? What?
For
Who?
old
What?
time's sake.
Who's Kozukai?
All right, we can leave on that. We're whatever. That's not important. Takashi, you hear a knock on your door.
Who that could be?
You open the door.
Yep.
You see Regeko, cleanly shaven and looking much cleaner overall.
This is a surprise. You doing here?
Takashi, while you were gone, I was charged with investigating you. I found your secret room in your house and entered it. I've seen
Nice
what
room.
you've been up to. You and I have a common interest, I think.
Okay. Maybe able to help me then.
I need to get powerful enough to defeat Owari now. So, let's start.
Come in.
Hira! You hear a knock on your door.
Can I make a guess?
Yeah.
Is it Buki?
Spooky.
I open the door. It's Buki. Hi, Buki.
I've heard what happened. You're going to have to learn to handle yourself. I warn you, I'm bad company and I don't like to shower. But you'll be the greatest medic in the world when I'm done with you.
You won't shower either.
Two can play in this game. High five!
Silas!
Oh God, put your arm down.
Silas, you hear a knock on your door.
I open it.
You see Higeki's dad.
Higeki's been killed.
You see he's got very red eyes. Higeki is back. She told us everything that's happened to her. She's back. More than anything, she's back because of you. Thank you, Silas. Please, come with us. Join us for dinner. You're a part of our family now.
He's dead.
Bro, who said that?
That's fucking great. That would have been the best thing ever. The guy who died.
What did I miss?
If you'd like, you can hear Lane's as well planned out just in case.
What did
Yeah,
I
it's
miss?
Did you not hear what I said?
No.
So when the dad was at the door, I was like, he's telling you that Higeki's been killed.
Again.
So, Lane, I was just going to speak as the Lane's here. Lane, you're in Coyote's office, kneeling down. Coyote ahead of you standing. We were all blindsided by everything Owari could do. We've underestimated him. It's time I teach you everything I know and make you a perfect killing machine. Ready or not, you're going to become one.
Dun, dun, dun.
Unless you die, it's 1d100. We'll find out.
And such is the end of this campaign 5. Next is campaign 6. The Jonin exams.
Ooh,
Oh.
we better get a level up. I will opt out of those exams.
I hope we get a fucking level up.
You all have received 12,000 experience for your time gone.
I leveled up!
What will happen of Owari? What will our team do to combat him? What did they mean by when they said they were willingly helping him? Was it all a double bluff? Or was it all truth? Find out sometime on Naruto D&D. Thanks for watching.